The sun went down behind the mountains, painting gold across the sky. I watched the shadows stretch like memories of every tear I learned to hide. There's an old oak tree beside the river where we carved our names one spring, back when forever felt so certain and hope could live inside anything. I still visit when the evenings settle and the world grows soft and still, listening to the wind through branches, trying to understand what I feel. Because some loves become a part of you, like roots beneath the earth below. Even after years of distance, they refuse to let you go. And every road I travel lately somehow leads me back again. When the silence calls my name, I hear echoes of yesterday, all the words we never finished, all the dreams that slipped away. And I wonder if you're thinking of the life we left behind. When the silence calls my name, you're still somewhere in my mind, like moonlight on a dark horizon, like a prayer I can't explain. You arrive without a warning when the silence calls my name. Another hotel room at midnight, city lights beneath the rain. Everybody thinks I'm sleeping, but my thoughts are wide awake again. The ceiling glows with passing headlights, like ghosts drifting through the dark. And every reflection in the mirror shows a different broken heart. People ask me how I'm doing, I say fine and look away, because explaining all this emptiness would take more than words can say. And every crowded room feels lonely, every conversation fades when your memory slips between them, like a shadow I can't escape. Sometimes the loudest thing in life is everything left unsaid. When the silence calls my name, I hear a voice beneath the noise, like a song still playing softly, long after we've lost the choice. And I wonder if you miss me, or if you finally moved on, while I'm still collecting pieces of a love that's come and gone, like smoke rising through moonlit air, like tears falling with the rain. You return without a warning when the silence calls my name. There's a woman in an airport terminal, watching planes disappear, holding on to a goodbye she never wanted to hear. There's a man driving through midnight with an old photograph beside him, trying not to think about someone who used to make life feel like home. Maybe everybody carries somebody that time couldn't erase, a name that still appears unexpectedly across the landscape of their days. Maybe healing isn't losing memories, maybe healing means allowing them to stay without letting them pull you backward every time they find their way. Because the heart remembers things the mind can never forget. refusing to fade away. And though the years keep moving forward, part of me remains the same, still listening for your footsteps when the silence calls my name. Winter settled on the valley, snow resting on the pines. I stood alone beside the window, watching stars begin to shine. I used to think that grief was weakness, something people should outgrow. But age has taught me certain sorrows become companions as we go. Not enemies, not heavy burdens, just reminders that we care. Proof that love was real enough to leave a mark that's always there. And somehow that's become a comfort on the nights I feel alone, knowing hearts don't break so deeply for things they never truly own. Maybe every soul is searching for a place where pain makes sense, trying to gather scattered pieces of all the things they've loved and lost. Maybe we're all walking stories halfway written in the dark, learning how to keep on living with unfinished chapters in our hearts. Because nobody escapes heartbreak, nobody outruns time, nobody keeps every person they once called mine. But still we wake up every morning, still we find a way to stand, still we carry all our losses like seashells gathered in our hands. And maybe that's what makes us human, not perfection or control, but the way we The sun went down behind the mountains, painting gold across the sky. I watched the shadows stretch like memories of every tear I learned to hide. There's an old oak tree beside the river where we carved our names one spring, back when forever felt so certain and hope could live inside anything. I still visit when the evenings settle and the world grows soft and still, listening to the wind through branches, trying to understand what I feel. Because some loves become a part of you, like roots beneath the earth below. Even after years of distance, they refuse to let you go. And every road I travel lately somehow leads me back again. When the silence calls my name, I hear echoes of yesterday, all the words we never finished, all the dreams that slipped away. And I wonder if you're thinking of the life we left behind. When the silence calls my name, you're still somewhere in my mind, like moonlight on a dark horizon, like a prayer I can't explain. You arrive without a warning when the silence calls my name. Another hotel room at midnight, city lights beneath the rain. Everybody thinks I'm sleeping, but my thoughts are wide awake again. The ceiling glows with passing headlights, like ghosts drifting through the dark. And every reflection in the mirror shows a different broken heart. People ask me how I'm doing. I say fine and look away, because explaining all this emptiness would take more than words can say. And every crowded room feels lonely. Every conversation fades when your memory slips between them. Like a shadow I can't escape. Sometimes the loudest thing in life is everything left unsaid. When the silence calls my name, I hear your voice beneath the noise, like a song still playing softly, long after we've lost the choice. And I wonder if you miss me, or if you finally moved on, while I'm still collecting pieces of a love that's come and gone. Like smoke rising through moonlit air, like tears falling with the rain. You return without a warning when the silence calls my name. There's a woman in an airport terminal, watching planes disappear, holding on to a goodbye she never wanted to hear. There's a man driving through midnight with an old photograph beside him, trying not to think about someone who used to make life feel like home. Maybe everybody carries somebody that time couldn't erase, a name that still appears unexpectedly across the landscape of their days. Maybe healing isn't losing memories. Maybe healing means allowing them to stay without letting them pull you backward every time they find their way. Because the heart remembers things the mind can never fully leave behind. When the silence calls my name, I hear 1,000 yesterdays floating through the dark like fireflies, refusing to fade away. And though the years keep moving forward, part of me remains the same, still listening for your footsteps when the silence calls my name. When I settled on the valley, snow resting on the pines, I stood alone beside the window, watching stars begin to shine. I used to think that grief was weakness, something people should outgrow. But age has taught me certain sorrows become companions as we go. Not enemies, not heavy burdens, just reminders that we cared. Proof that love was real enough to leave a mark that's always there. And somehow that's become a comfort on the nights I feel alone, knowing hearts don't break so deeply for things they never truly owned. Maybe every soul is searching for a place where pain makes sense, trying to gather scattered pieces of all the things they've loved and lost. Maybe we're all walking stories, halfway written in the dark, learning how to keep on living with unfinished chapters in our hearts. Because no move. I